They are just too dominant. They are unstoppable as Team USA goes out and wins 3-0 in group play, with Kevin Durant and Devin Booker being lead focal points of this team and this offense in all three of these contests. And what this shows to me is that this team is coming together and they're going to be ready to make a push, with Kevin Durant breaking some history as well. So we're going to be diving in and looking at all of this and more on this episode of Suns Digest. I'm Bruce Velez. You guys have been absolutely fantastic, showing your love, showing your support, coming out to our first weekly live stream. So if you want to make sure you stay up to date on daily Phoenix Suns content, hit that like button to make sure to stay in the algorithm. But without further ado, let's dive into the topic at hand. Make sure to grab a snack. And the first topic that we're going to be discussing is, can they get any better? Team USA as a whole, Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, can they get any better? Because man, oh man, have our stars been cooking up for this Team USA squad. Now, we all know that Kevin Durant was out for the exhibition matches in these kind of lead up to these games, so we never really knew how this Team USA team would be at its full potential. But once we are seeing it in France, once we're seeing it at the actual Olympics, it is just crazy. Now, I know that they obviously finished out 3-0 in group play, and there are some other tough and top teams at that list here in the Olympics, but this USA squad has looked fantastic, and Devin Booker and Kevin Durant have really come out to show and showcase this for this Phoenix Suns squad and for the Valley, who some fans may have written off on some of these guys after last season. They were in a mist, a bunch of trade rumors, but no, they're sticking together, and this is leading great for not just Team USA, but also for the Suns season so far. So we're going to be diving in and breaking down all of that here. First, let's kind of get into the Team USA type of stuff here, where we obviously saw Team USA players in Devin Booker and Kevin Durant play very, very solid. Devin Booker, once again, getting that starting nod like he has been all three games. Was playing that small ball three in the first matchup. This time is going back to that two guard spot. And today maybe wasn't the best offensive shooter. 3 for 9 from the field, 0 for 2 from 3-point range, but 100% from the charity stripe is all we ask for. But Booker has been doing those other types of things that a lot of fans across the NBA and maybe don't watch Suns games all the times have kind of written him off for. And those are those intangible things. Playing that hard defense, being a solid playmaker, making the smart plays. And we saw in the last game 2, he had the highest plus minus out of all starters. He had the most assists on the team. And today, he also was solid as well. If we want to look at this stat here, we can see 9 points, obviously 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. While Durant also was that focal and volume shooter off the bench. 11 points, 50% from the field, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, and a steal. And we saw Durant miss his first three-pointer of the Olympics in this matchup. But do not fear, do not fret, because once he missed that, the offensive rebound came right back to him at the same spot at the top of the key, and he drained it cash money. Now, not only have Durant and Booker been fantastic at these Olympic Games, Booker playing solid in the starting lineup, like I said, game 1 playing that small ball 3, game 2 having the best plus minus out of all the starters, leading in assists, and today still being a solid player and contributor on this squad. Durant started off game 1 obviously 23 points, leading scorer. Game 2 was still effective, only took 5 shots, made both of his threes, was helping out. And today, once again, was still a solid scorer off the bench, playing alongside Anthony Edwards and Derek White, who were really, really getting into the game. But not only did Kevin Durant do all that, he made history today. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Kevin Durant has made history as he is the all-time leading scorer and all-time leading rebounder for Team USA. He passed Carmelo Anthony this afternoon. And not only that, Kevin Durant in group play for Team USA has shot 71.4% from 3-point range. He's also averaged 16 points per game coming off the bench, which is just absolutely ridiculous. As we all know, today's contest, he put up less than that average. In game 1, he put up more than that average. But that's how averages work. But that's just absolutely crazy. Averaging 16 points off the bench and shooting 71%. Now, if you guys have been paying attention to our videos, paying attention to our live stream, CJ and I have kind of broken this down and talking about it, where we've obviously mentioned running LeBron James, running Kevin Durant would be cool, but ultimately I think they kind of bring that kind of scoring and command for each unit, and how Steve Kerr has really run this Team USA squad is in shifts. So basically the starting shift and the bench shift. He's integrated some players here and there, but it's mainly all in, all out. And for that reason, I think Kevin Durant coming off that bench and being that leading scorer, being that leader for that second unit is huge, alongside players like Drew Holiday, alongside players like Derek White, alongside players like Anthony Edwards, who can be those scoring options alongside with him. I think it is absolutely fantastic. And then he has Bam and Anthony Davis to be those inside pressures and those physical forces down low. I think this is absolutely fantastic. And we all know Kevin Durant plays at his peak, plays at his best at Team USA, and we're just seeing it once again with our eyes. But this makes me exciting, and this makes me fantastic for this season. So let me know how you guys feel about Team USA. But that's going to get into our next topic here, which is going to be discussing how this makes me so happy because we're seeing Kevin Durant come out here for Team USA and look on fire, look up to par, and look like he is ready to go. And with this Suns team over the last couple of seasons, we've seen injuries be a hindrance to this squad and for the full potential for this team to reach. And I'm gonna knock on some wood right here, but I am hoping and praying that what we're seeing out of Devin Booker and what we're seeing out of Kevin Durant with this Team USA squad really translates to this Phoenix Suns team this year. Now, I know that we have made some fantastic additions. We really, really have addressing that point guard switch situation, bringing in, I think, the best point guard in that class, who was Tyus Jones, bringing in Monte Morris, who's also fantastic. And then also in that realm, looking at some other positions, shrunk down that wing depth and brought in a fantastic backup center in Mason Plumlee. CJ and I have commented, said that these moves have been fantastic, and I think that this Suns team is with the depth and ready to, combat with some of these teams in this Western Conference. If we see Kevin Durant looking like this Team USA Kevin Durant, where he can just be an offensive scorer, can be that main focal point on offense, and basically get the ball to him at all points when he needs it, he can turn up and have games like he is for Team USA right for us now. It's same thing with Devin Booker. These guys are going to be the engine. These guys are going to be the focal points. I know that Bradley Beal is also going to be a key contributor for this offense, but obviously as that second in command kind of behind these guys ultimately. But I realistically really, really liked what I've seen with Devin Booker so far and Kevin Durant so far, offensively, defensively, and I can't wait to see them translate what they learned from Team USA and what they have brought from their experiences to this Suns team, and to be ready to go back in training camp and to kind of get some of these guys prepped, get Tyus Jones get in the mindset, get Monte Morris in the mindset, get those free agents that just came in into that valley, hardcore, what they really want to see, but also for Bradley Beal, for the Royce O'Neal, for the Grayson Allen, for the guys that did come back, the guys that still are there. Booker and Kevin Durant coming off that Team USA, coming off of, winning that gold medal. They're going to be hungry. They're going to be ready to go. They're going to be still wanting to compete. And that's only going to wake up these guys in training camp and then make them more passionate and make them more hungry to compete in this Western Conference. And we know that's what Matt Ishbia wants. We know that's what James Jones wants. That's why they went out and started at the top. Started at the head coaching staff, cleared out the coaching staff, brought in Mike Budenholzer, got him all these new assistants, then went down the roster, made their adjustments, got their point guard, got their backup center, cleared some wing depth, and ultimately have made a contender in this Western Conference. And I'm so excited to see it. I'm really pumped up for this season. I am ready to go. And I know that we're only still halfway through this, Team USA run. So even more and more games coming through these quarterfinals. If Kevin Durant and Devin Booker keep excelling, it's just going to make me more and more excited. And I just honestly can't wait from watching them succeed so much at Team USA. Really, really await for some Suns basketball. But let me know what you guys think. Let me know how you guys feel down below in the comment section about these two players and how they have contributed so far for Team USA and for their contributions that they're hopefully going to make for this Phoenix Suns team this season. Like I said, if you want to make sure you stay up to date and on top of everything revolving around the Phoenix Suns, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Make sure to stay up to date and stay tuned for those weekly live streams. Yes, they will be coming back Thursday nights, 6 p.m. Pacific time. We will be live for you guys every single week. Have some guests coming on soon, possibly as well. We'll let you guys know. Once again, thank you guys so much for tuning into this episode. CJ and I really do appreciate it, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a great rest of your day, and go Phoenix Suns.